Hi everyone, it's Winona, and I'm back with something a little bit different today. We collaged these pieces of junk mail and packing things, a month or so ago, and they've been sitting here. I haven't been using them. So I thought today I would use some of these and just decorate. I have no plan in mind. I've just got my ephemera all around me, some lace, some little knickknacks, some tape I just got off of Amazon, some papers in here for collaging in case I decide to add some color, and that's about it. Anyway, before we begin, let's do a little bit of gratitude. And today's gratitude is by Mark Nepo, and it says, "One key to knowing joy is being easily pleased." My sister's so easily pleased. She's happy all the time. And the question is, how has my being critical hijacked the possibility of joy? Oh my goodness, that hits home. That hits home. Anyway, let's begin. So I inked these up, these smaller pieces up. These came with my AccuQuilt dies, and I haven't covered the back yet. I'll do that off camera. But I thought I'd just decorate, and I grabbed this. This is from Bella and Gray, and in here I keep some of the vellum stuff that I've bought. So I thought I would just look through here and see. Being that these cards are pretty big, these are just going to be journaling cards. So seeing as how they're so big, it might give me an opportunity to use up some of these bigger pieces of ephemera that I never know what to do with. So these actually could be made into journaling cards. They should come out of here, and then I'll ink them up someday and add a little to them. So what do we want? It's funny, but I'm in a sunflower mood, and I don't know why, because I really don't want fall to come. So let's start with that. I'm going to put these down here and see where we can go from here. Oops, dropped something on the... Oh, I dropped the stamp, the sunflower on the floor. That won't work. If you've watched my last video, you realize that sometimes it takes me a while to get started decorating. This is just a tin I have of little things I didn't know where to put. So, you know, one thing I forgot to grab? Just hold on a second. I like to use these drawers of die cuts that I have. Sometimes they're nice to layer with. So I'm just going to pull them all out so I can have them around me. Otherwise I won't use them. Okay. And these I'll put back here a bit. And my tin can get closed. Okay. So let's see. I think that's kind of lost on there. What do I have in here that I might be able to use? I threw all my little, not all, but I had all my stuff sorted into things, and I had them in pouches. And I just, when I was doing my Christmas journal and I had this little tray, I really liked that. So I dumped everything into a tray. I shouldn't say everything, because I left some in though. But I did take some out. Just enough to work with. Oh, I have that upside down. So I think that's going to help, but I like it off to the side. And I have to also remember I am going to be sewing in this. So that's good. And what else do we have in here that we could use? Oh, you know, a butterfly is always nice, isn't it? And a sign. This isn't working for me the way I have everything set up here. I can't see what I'm working on as I'm working. I may not use any of that stuff actually. Okay, in here I do have butterflies, I know that. It's just a matter of finding them. That's kind of bright. Okay, and then what do we have for labels? This is what I was looking for. We could put a bit of this at the bottom. Could put a bit of that there. And then I want some kind of label. That's not what I'm looking for. I do not wish to be anything. Do not wish to be anything but what you are, and try to be that perfectly. Awesome. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll tone that down a bit with some ink. So let's ink this up. I was outside this morning. Oh, where's my booklet? Picking raspberries. Oh, it's humid out there. Oh. But I'm going to be away for a few days, and if I didn't pick them, they would be just mush by the time I got home. Mind you, I see one of my puppies is, or dogs I guess, is decided she likes raspberries, and she's been nibbling on them. Okay, we'll cut this off here. This is just some pages in an old dictionary. They were glued together when they tried to mend the dictionary one time, and I just grabbed the sewing machine and zigzagged over them. Oops, I should be more careful. I want to add some age to this, even though it's already dyed. Okay, and then we'll do the same for this sticker. To take away a little bit of that white. Okay, and I think I'll use this as my glue book today since it's here. Is this the new one? Oh, that's different than my other ones. Or it's lost its blue. This must be a new one. Yeah, this one's lighter. It's lost its blue. So this is going to go on about there. I'm just going to fold this over. And then I'll cut it. And that way there I can save that for another day. So I'm just going to do a video today, and then I'm going to head to pack up and head to the city for the weekend. And then my appointments were canceled this week. That's the second time they've canceled my appointment. I'm a little frustrated. Okay, what am I got? What am I got? I need some. They canceled my treatment a month ago. This is for my hair, and to get it to grow back, and then they canceled it again. So I paid a mega bucks for these treatments in May, and I haven't had a treatment yet. And part of me thinks maybe I should just cancel them all and count my losses. Okay, if that goes there, I should have had that underneath the doily. I wonder if I could lift it up still. Yeah. Okay, but this I'm going to use art glitter on because it's pretty thick. And I hope I'm in camera. Put it down the sewing because that's what's going to hit your paper first. Okay. We'll put that down here. And then we'll put the doily back over top of it. It's still pretty wet. I had a lot of glue on there. Okay. And I'll glue this, move my stuff over to here. I just grabbed, I have a lot of lace, I have a lot of everything, and at times it overwhelms me. So I just grabbed a bit, and I think I'm going to even refine this a bit more. Because it does get to be too much to look at. And then you don't know where to start. Okay. I think I need to put on my magnifiers that I got for my jewelry making. Oh boy, let's try to get this. I've been watching Tatty Treasures in the mornings just before I get out of bed. And she always inspires me, and I want to just get up and make stuff. But I kind of do all my housework and everything in the morning before I come upstairs. Because once I get up here, I don't want to go back down. Okay, I need a pin. And I'll just take the pin and lift it up that way. And then after, I kind of forget what she did and what inspired me, but she does such beautiful stuff, and she's so organized. Let's see. There we go. And I have no, I don't care if I ever use these cards. I just want to play. I'll maybe just use art glitter on this too. And I have no idea where all these digis came from because I mixed them all together. And the little washi sticker, or the big washi sticker, I know I got from AliExpress. Okay, so that's number one done. I got us started at least. And then I'll put a backing on it later and sew around it. So that's number one. Let's see what number two is going to bring us. I kind of thought I have this die cut of like old film strips. Like give me a second. I'm just going to grab my Tim Holtz people. They're just underneath my other desk here. I wasn't planning on doing Tim Holtz, but this is kind of a no-plan thing. Okay, Rolodex. Why don't I have the Masters tags? Oh, here the Tim Holtz people are. Okay. I have all my other little boxes labeled, but not the Tims. So I kind of thought, well, maybe that's too dark. Let's see. That's too much like the background. That's like the background, but I really like it. Well, what else do I have? Maybe that one. Let's see what we've got for people here. And we have to remember that I'm sewing around this as well. Oh, my fingers don't work all the time. See, something like that. But then what would I put over here? I could do it this way. It really blends in though. I could put it that way. And then, where's those ruffles? We could run a newspaper ruffle down the side. Or a dictionary ruffle, that looks like. Okay, but what else can we add to that? We need a label of some kind. Oh, we've got these old stamps. This needs to be inked up before I make a decision on it. Do you craft like this? My desk is just a mess when I craft. Okay, yeah, that's better. Go a little further down. Oh, I've also got these. Okay, we've got that. I've also got this. No. Okay, we'll just do that. Could also put a stamp up at the top after. And let's see what we've got for labels here. Well, here's that one again. Do not try to be anything but what you are and try to be that perfectly. But let's see what else we've got. Let's pull that out. New York. Okay, let's see if any of these work. Okay, if we can do that. We'll put him there. I think you need a up and down, but everything's going up and down. Well, let's commit to these here, and then we'll decide from there on what we've got. Because you know, most of this was made out of scraps, right? Or junk mail. So if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. I don't want to get all, I want to relax. I don't want to stress myself out. Oh, you've got a little guy here that come out. Okay. Oh, that's stuck on my finger. Okay, so this is cardstock. So we'll glue that down with art glitter. I think I'm going to start cutting most of my ephemera out of lightweight cardstock. Or printing it, I mean. Ooh, I see something else we might be able to use. Okay, and this, I'm just going to use this again. I wish when I was making samples of all my die cuts and making them, I would cut out every die I had, and I made a booklet so that I can look at it when I want to, looking for something and decide what to use. Because when I was going through chemo, I kind of went a little bit AliExpress wild. Anyway, ooh, we have this too. Trying to glue those skinny little die cuts. Oh my goodness. So maybe we could put this guy on there. So I need to tear this a bit. Ooh, I'm hot. I hope the funeral home has good air conditioning tomorrow. Okay, we'll put this here. I'm just laying it down. I'll glue it with glue after. And I think I'm gonna put you there after. Oof. Then, what else do I have here? Oh, that's just a thank you. So, put you up, and put you here, and then I want to put you here, and you here, and you there. Where is that other one? I'm just digging through here, seeing what's here, what I could use as a gargle. I don't think so. I would like something down here, just something little. Well, I'm gonna put these elements down. Oh shoot, I was gonna set a timer. Darn it, now I don't know how long I've been going. And I can't see that camera. Oh, let's glue before we cut. Well, I'll do one more, and then I'll take a look. And then I can always splice it together if I have to. Otherwise, I could be here all morning. Well, it's almost afternoon. We'll cut that. And save that. Okay. And then we'll ink this edge. And since you're out, you're up. I think in September I'm gonna start an Amazon affiliate thing. And I'll really get working on my Etsy store too in September. I've got a few things in my head that I haven't made yet. And you're up there. I like lots of layers. Okay, and you. And you. And I want something else sticking out of there. Just, I wonder if a pop of color would be nice. Oh, it would really help if my fingers would work. Oh, this neuropathy some days gets to me. Oh, and I dropped a little Tim's portion on the floor. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. And we'll ink this little guy up. I'm just going to glue stick him. This is very thin. And that's a vintage bus ticket I got from Donkey Journals. I think she's from Norway. I bought a lot of stuff from her. Oh, well, that didn't work out. I forgot when it gets warm up here that glue stick isn't the best thing to use. And I don't care that this has the same saying on it as the previous card did, because chances of these two being used in the same journal are very slim. The way I work, chances of them being used in a journal is very slim. Okay. Kind of looks like a hodgepodge, but I think I'm going to leave it. I think when I sew around it, it'll be fine. So that's card number 2. So card number 3. Let's see what's in. What book were we working out of? This book here. I don't want to do too much with Tim's People because I tend to do more what's the word? Organic comes to my head, but it's not the word I'm trying to think of. But nature type things. Then, like, I do vintage, but the vintage is very nature-based. But it's nice to throw one in there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, I've got all these stamps that are falling out. I need to put them in properly. Okay. I've got some wild butterflies. This is pretty. I've taken most everything out of this one. That's pretty. That's pretty. These I think I got from Stampin' Up. I think they were in their clearance a little while ago. Well, a little while ago, a couple of years ago. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Okay, so we've got this pretty flat bird. I think I need to add some color behind there because it's very, very brown. Let's see if one of these will work. I'll put you to the side here. And I was planning on making prototypes of what I do, but I just wanted to craft. I didn't want to make something and then come back and make another one today. I think that idea is awesome, but I just wanted to craft before I leave. Oopsie. Okay. Let's see what this is going to look like, if this will compete too much for the bird. It's really pretty, isn't it? That's very, oh, I don't know. I've never been known to be subtle, but that's really pretty. Okay, so how does this go? Like that. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to swap this over to the other side. And I think I'm just going to kind of tear this into an oval. Oops, that didn't go quite like planned. Tear that into an oval so it's just if I lose some of the flower, I'm okay. I can just, the bird is what I want to see. I like that. I like that. Oh, I'm going to put this on. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, I forgot about this cigar thing. I'll have to think about that. So what do we have here? There's my needle. So I don't mind that there. I don't even mind it that it's not torn. Okay, I want to find a butterfly. Not purple. Oh, here's a ruler. That's kind of cool. Okay, we'll keep that out there. What have we got for butterflies? I've got green. I've hit the mother lode here. And then we'll look in here and see what I've got. See if this went back here. Okay. And then we've got that and there and that there. And then I want a label in here. I'm going to go for it. I'll leave those to the side. So we'll ink this up. This, I believe, is my Porch Prince. I think this is from one of the Christmas things I was working on. And that's cardstock, so whoa. That's not good. Where are my brushes? I bought these silicone brushes off of AliExpress, and they're just silicone tip. I think they're kind of makeup brush, but they're awesome for glue. Okay, I'll put you on the side here. And I think I'm going to move it in just a bit because I want to stitch down that edge. So I got too much glue on. And I had a wet wipe here somewhere. I don't know where. I lost it in all my mess. Okay. And scissor. To wash that off after. Okay. Oh, this might be nice too. We'll see. So I guess the next layer is the doily, and I'm not using it all. So I'm going to just tear it in half. And then I'll try to get this off like that. I think I need to buy a new bottle and just start with a new bottle. There we go. And screw that down. Okay. I don't even know if this is the right tip anymore or not. I had a smaller bottle and I gave it away. My nephew's girlfriend was getting into junk journaling, so I told her to come here and check my store out before she spent too much money elsewhere. Oh, I forgot to ink that. As I said, I can share, and I hope to, if I ever run out of things to do, I would like to start sending out some Happy Mail, some of my extra supplies. And there's a group on Facebook I belong to, Junk Journals Canada, and my friend did that just recently and destashed a bit, and I thought that was a good idea. Okay, so this was going to go under here. Get your layers right, Winona. So we'll ink that. And it feels good to be using some of this stuff that's been sitting around. Oops. Okay, I wonder if we put this just down the center from there and just use it up and get rid of it. Get straight. And then oh, there's my flower. I was thinking I seem to have lost my focal point. And I'm not going to mess with this one. I'm just going to grab a pin right from the start and lift that up. Oops, I let go of it. There we go. Don't let go this time. Oops, be careful. hard to tell where the sticker is, which is exactly what I wanted. Was this the one or was this the one? I want this one. And I'm going to do a little trick that I like to do just to add some age to it. I'm just going to crinkle it up. There we go. Oh, I never thought I could be using my Digi on these. Next batch. I've used my digitals on when I collaged it, but and see how that little bit I added there just adds a little bit of interest. And then we'll finish it off with the butterfly. And then, well, I'll wait till I'm finished this here. You up here. Okay, I'll show you the 3 that we've done in case I've hit my time. I don't want to go over an hour because I'm going to shut the camera off and see where we are for time. So if I don't come back, I wish you lots of luck and happiness. If I do come back, we'll finish a few more cards. So this was the first one we did, and it's okay. It's okay. This is the second one, and I'm not totally sure I'm finished with this one. I'll sew around it and see how I feel after I sew. And then this is the final one. And as you can see, I'm kind of progressing. I'm kind of getting into my groove. This one's This one's, oh, it's got some cool layers in it. But this one I'm much more happy with. I love that little bit of extra with the ruler, the doily, the little bit of paper, and just even that little line there just makes a difference. Anyway, we'll see what's happening when I shut the camera off. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. It's 42 minutes. I figured I could do another card before I quit. And just in case, I set a timer beside me. So we'll grab another card. This time I think I'm going to hit one of my other ephemera books. What's number 3? Number 3 is birds. Let's see what's in here. Because these cards are bigger, it gives me an opportunity to use some of these bigger pieces. And look at that. That's perfect. Well, we might be able to do more than one card. These are ones that I made. These are ephemera cases that I've made, and I've numbered them all, and I have a legend on my sewing machine, so I just have to look and see what number 3 is. That way there, if I change them out, I don't have to change the label. I just have to change my legend. Well, okay. When I was making my digital inspirational bird quotes, I did many prints on different printers, deciding which of the images that I made, which of the variations I would put in the final kit. And I didn't want to throw them out. Some of them are rejects too because the printer didn't work quite right. But so now I've got all these pages and pages of my bird quotes, which I thought I could send out in Happy Mail as well. But why am I not using them on here? So let's find one of the blue pages. Oh, I like this one here. So we'll use that. And let's, where's my scissors? I use these collaged scissors. You can order these off of Amazon as well. So we'll put this guy down here, and we could put something in the corner. And I think this one or this one will work. So all I do is I'm not good at, I can only cut in one direction. So we'll cut this one out. Actually, there's a few that I like, and then we'll decide. There's this one. There's the one below it. And this one I love. I started cutting these out so I could have them. And then when I sent a package to of what's in my Etsy store to Gail, I accidentally had those in their bag, in the package. So, and then I realized I'm never going to be able to cut all of them out. One of my eyes must be better than the other that I can only cut this way. Oopsie. Okay, so we've got Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. And wherever there are birds, there are hope. I really like that one. But I also like this. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. But I think I'll do the first one. And I'll put these to the side. So, I was dyeing some cheesecloth. This is really tealish though. Okay, what other colors do I have that I dyed? Well, this is actually not mine. This is mine though. I wonder what. Don't ask me why this has green around the edges. I have no idea. I just started using my re-inkers, and every day I would throw some in. So, oh, that's not even going to cut that. Where's my big scissors? Actually, that's going to be too big anyway. I just want to add a little more interest to this page than just the bird. So let's see. You know, maybe we'll do the whole page. I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do is I'm just going to run some art glitter glue. Oops, that came up there. All along the edges. And then we'll put this down. Where's my... Try to cover as much of this as we can. And then I'll press this down. Oops. To try to get it to glue. And I am going to sew around the edges, so that'll catch it at the edges, and then I'll trim off some of the extra when I do that. But in the meantime, this glue will hold it down. Whoa! I always let go of everything. Okay, so we'll ink this one up. And I think I'll use art glitter glue on these as well, just to add that layer of glue. Put that there. And what a simple card, hey? Oh, this tip is coming off again. If I think of it this weekend, I'll just put an order in and order some glue. Oops, come on. You really don't need this much glue. You really only need a little bit of glue. It's amazing. It was hard when I did craft club with the kids at school for them to realize that they didn't need like humongous amounts of glue. All that did was warp the pages. Oops, right on his nose. And then I'll sew around these off camera. And I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but I'll sew around these off camera and also put backs on them, and then I'll take pictures of them, and pictures will be at the end of the video. Okay, make sure that's all down there. I'd like to do something else on this, but I don't know what I would do. I wish this image had printed out more vibrant. But anyway, that's good. How many minutes have I got left? What the heck? My timer's not working. Well, I think I'm going to call this video quits here. I set a timer and it didn't work, so I think that's fate telling me either keep going until you're done or stop right now and clean up and finish these cards. So now I truly do wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Bye-bye.